Hey y'all, what's good? So I just wanted to give you a little bit of the backstory on the project that I have coming up and how things came into being. So I have a project coming up. Currently, I have a single released from that project, the first single, and that single is titled Certified Baddie. And I actually have a lyric video for that song on this channel. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check that out. And of course, comment and subscribe. And of course, like it if you like it, which I'm sure you will, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. But I want to give you a little of the backstory on how this whole thing came about. So, Flamebridge Music started off as a music mastering company. The primary business venture now is as a record label. So, and I'm at the very beginning of this thing, and when you're at the very beginning of a business venture, you need to have people who are reliable. You need to have people who are going to see the vision, embrace the vision, and roll with the vision, and be patient with the vision and allow things to come together and, take shape. Well, with a record company, you need artists. And unfortunately, they can be very unreliable sometimes and very impatient. I know because I am an artist and I've been impatient about things and I've been unreliable and flighty and flaky, so I know artists can be that way. And when you're starting a business venture, you need everybody who is involved on point. So I asked myself, I said, okay, what artist do I know who is going to roll with the vision, who's going to be patient and see it through and be reliable too? And so I say, well, you know what? May as well be me. It's going to have to be me because I'm going to roll with the vision and I'm going to be there. It's my vision. It's my company. I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to see it through. I'm not going to be sitting at the studio waiting for the artist to show up. And then I get a call from myself saying, hey, look, I can't make it. If I get a call from myself while I'm sitting at the studio, I got bigger problems than I thought I had. Right. So that's not going to happen. I'm going to be there. I'm going to see the vision and I'm going to roll through and be reliable and see it all the way through to the end. However that ends, you never know how it's going to end until it ends, right? So that's why I decided to put on my artist hat on this one and be the first artist off the Flamebridge Music label because it needs to be established. People want to meet you at the finish line, okay? They can roll with you through the beginning and all that, but there's really only so long that they're going to do that. And another thing is, if I want to start working with artists, then I need to have something established. They need to believe that working with me could get them what they want. Otherwise, it'll be really hard to get them to roll with what I have going on. I mean, it'll be just like it is now in the beginning, so it needs to be established, right? So that's why this project came about. And now the project, it's an EP. It's titled, If the Shirt Fit, Wear It. Right? So it's a play on that old saying, if the shoe fits, wear it. You say it, and you don't say it about anybody in particular, but then a person hears it and they start to feel away. That's because they think that you're talking about them. In their mind, they think that you just described them, or you're talking about them. So if the shoe fits, wear it. But with this particular project, it's called If the Shirt Fit, Wear It. Now, there's another reason for that. All of the songs have a title, and the title is on shirts that are available to buy. It's a fun project, fun music, party music. And it's basically just talking about being on social media and the type of women that you meet on social media and whatnot, what they're there for, what men are on there for, all that sort of thing. Something to just have a good time with. I like to bring a little more fun back to hip hop music. So that was the backstory on the project. Just wanted to let y'all know where it came from and why it came about. So stay tuned because more songs will be coming. Stay tuned to the channel because more songs and content will be coming. So yeah, stay tuned. That's about it for now. I'll see y'all.